Thousands of Palestinian protesters poured into areas along the Israel-Gaza eastern border fence in commemoration of Land Day and the one-year anniversary of the Great March of Return on Saturday, as the National Committee for Breaking the Siege called for a 1 million-person march in Gaza. Tent camps were set up some 900 meters away from the Israeli frontier to host the protesters who arrived from across the Gaza Strip. At the same time, the National Committee for Breaking the Siege deployed hundreds of volunteers to help maintain the safety of protesters.
I took part in the protest to send a message that we want to break the siege imposed on Gaza on the anniversary of the Palestinian Land Day, the day in which Israel occupied our lands. We want to tell Israel and the entire world that we have a land that was stolen and we want it back.
Although organizers had called for peaceful protests, Israel doubled its forces, deploying snipers, special units and drones, and threatened that it would act violently to prevent any breach of its border.
Protesters and rioters who convened in 6 different locations. What we did see today that was different from other days was that Hamas deployed organizers on the ground dressed in orange vests, and they effectively created a situation where there were lots of rioters but significantly less violence.
The Palestinian Ministry of Health in Gaza confirmed Palestinians were killed, including minors, while more than 200 were reported injured. According to the ministry, the injured included protesters hit by live ammunition, rubber-coated steel bullets, and tear gas canisters.
We are sending the message that we have a homeland called Palestine. Gazans and the Palestinians want to get their rights to live in dignity and freedom, just like any other person in the world, without a blockade, aggression, or escalations. The extent that the Israeli occupation uses today with peaceful and popular protesters will dictate our pathway forward.
The Great March of Return began on March 30th, 2018, with Gazans demanding their right of return as refugees to their original homelands, now in present-day Israel. Noor, Harazeen, CGTN, Gaza.